One of the parties asks to speak, and Judge Judy allows it. He explains that at the accident scene, both the State Highway Patrol and Liberty Police sent them home, saying there was nothing suggesting they were at fault. He mentions having an email from an officer who was present, but Judge Judy clarifies that she can only rely on an official police report, not private messages or correspondence, regardless of who sent them. He says he had planned to bring the officer, but the officer wasn't able to appear. Judge Judy then turns to Mr. Goranson and points out her main concern, according to the police report. The impact was far too strong for him to have been moving at only a couple of miles per hour. She notes that the plaintiff's car not only suffered significant damage, but was pushed into a cemetery, broke a tombstone, and had both airbags deploy. That level of force couldn't come from someone barely rolling forward. She continues, explaining that if he had been stopped in the intersection while waiting to turn left, he should have moved very slowly, and only if it was completely safe. Instead, he was attempting a left turn on a red light, which he confirms. Judge Judy tells him that he shouldn't have been sitting in the middle of the intersection, because if oncoming traffic now has a green light, he would be blocking their path. He tries to justify that he needed to complete the turn, but she stops him, making it clear he should never have been positioned there in the first place. She instructs him to stand. While responding, she explains that even if she accepts his timeline, light turning yellow, cars still approaching him, waiting until it turned. Red, his claim of moving at 1 or 2 miles per hour still doesn't match the amount of damage caused. He insists he was at a complete stop, but she repeats that the severity of the collision makes that impossible. Judge Judy asks for photographs of the cars. The plaintiff provides pictures first, and then the defendant shows his innocence. When she examines the defendant's car, she remarks that it's far too damaged for such low-speed movement. The defendant claims the plaintiff must have been speeding, but Judge Judy shuts that down, saying the defendant was the one moving too fast. The plaintiff asks how he could have ended up in a cemetery if the defendant was speeding, and Judge Judy quiets both sides. She then asks Bird to look up the value of a 1999 Nissan Maxima. Bird reads off the price, $2,000. Judge Judy awards that amount to the plaintiff. The case concludes, and Bird dismisses the parties.